Hello everyone, we are XBM Network and I am Lee, and today we're going to look at Train Sim World Founders Edition. Now this is by Dovetail Games and it's on the Xbox One store for £24.99. A little bit of the description they have on the store page. Train Sim World Founders Edition is an immersive first-person simulator that uses real-world data to bring to life the performance, sounds and power of real trains. Featuring complete in-cab interactivity, feel the detail as you sit in the driver's seat or explore on foot and bring classic trains roaring to life. There is more if you want to look on the Microsoft Store. Right, you can sign up as part of Dovetail, but we won't do that right now. So this is a completely new account. Just showing you from the very beginning. We're going to do a bit of a tutorial. And then I will go into like one of the service runs, which isn't too long. So these are the characters you can choose from. Not a great deal of difference between some of them. Let's be this guy. And he's called Lee. Thank you very much. Right, so there's 3 trains in this game that you can use. You can play around with. Also you can be like passenger and just jump on and off trains as they come by. Just watch everything around you, or obviously drive the trains. I am no train enthusiast, but I do like to try out different things. And this is what we were on. We're on the Great Western Express line, doing quite famous runs around London, Reading and wherever else.
Today you're going to learn how to take control of this iconic moving and then bring it to a stop. Start by climbing aboard the locomotive. Enter through the cab door in front of you.
So, here we go.
Take a look around, and when you're ready, have a seat in the driver's chair. First, you need to get the engine up and running. Start by unlocking the reverser using the master key.
So the master key.
Set the reverser handle into the neutral position.
So here you get like a little slider. Into neutral.
That alarm is the AWS self-test system. You will need to acknowledge this before continuing. Press the AWS reset button.
So you can actually find this in the train, or you can just press B. Obviously, there will do it.
Best part, hearing the engine revs build and starting to feel the power this powerful locomotive holds. When you're ready, hit the engine start button on the desk there.
About there. So I'll do the tutorial of this train, but then I'll use a different train when I'm doing my own little service run to show you a couple.
Set the headlights to day headlamp and markers.
Hold right on the D-pad. What does she want me to do? Day. Right, yeah. I should really listen to her.
Put the train in forwards, so we're ready to get moving. Using the reverser again, set the handle into forward.
We have to wait for the brakes to charge, which takes a long time. Now, the one downside I've come across in this game, and I don't know if you've noticed already, there's a lot of screen tearing, unfortunately. I hope it's something they can sort out. It just sort of takes away from the fact it's a sim and you want to get involved in the world. And then you notice all these, unfortunately, notice these tears. It sort of takes you away from it a little bit. Hopefully that can be patched out. Come on, brakes. Ain't got all day. I'm amazed they make it
There.
last that long in a
Now
tutorial.
apply some power and get this train moving. Ease the throttle handle into notch 1.
And again, it's a sim. Gotta get used to it, the fact it's a sim. So, yeah, notch 1. So you can use different camera views. I'll show you when we're doing the other run. I don't think this has to go far. Reach a minimum of 10 miles per hour, which I think is... we're at 8 already, so I think it's going to get there at notch 1.
I think this is fast enough for now. To maintain our current speed, set the throttle handle back to idle. You're performing great and showing real confidence. All you need to do now is bring the train to a gradual stop. Set the train brake handle to initial to apply a small amount of braking force and let the brakes do the rest.
Bring it down. You stop, which I don't actually know where it is in this train. That should be about the first bit of tutorial done, and then we can move on to the service in a different train.
You're ready to head out there on your own now. If you remember everything I've shown you here, you will do just fine.
Thanks. So as you see, you sort of get points for how well you've performed. Level up different areas, your own character, different runs, and then the actual train itself. Let's go back to menu. So yeah, there's scenarios which we won't look at today. So there's certain things you've got to do, like Christmas closures. There's going to be different sort of out of the ordinary sort of things to tackle. I think you've got to save somebody or a train and things. I've not actually looked at the scenarios. I've just sort of read into them a little bit. I have services, and we've just looked at the class 43. Tutorial, so we'll do class 166. There, right, and we'll do a quick run. Well, we'll start the Reading to London Paddington station, but that it does take about an hour, I think, in real time. Like I say, it is a sim, so nothing's quickened up in this. So we'll go to the first little mini station along the way. Just give you an idea of the different camera views in the game. And also have a look at this different train. So there's the run, or some of it. 24, yeah, so there's 24 stops along the way. Obviously you have a timetable to sort of try and meet, and at the very end of the whole run it will tell you which times you made it to. So in this train, the master key's here. Put it into forward. Let's get the throttle going, and hopefully we'll start to move. There we go, bit of movement. So you do have to watch out for speed limits in certain areas. Obviously it affects your score throughout the game. And in like 200 yards or just over, there's a 40 mph limit. That's what that means. We're only doing about 20, so that's not a problem. So we need to try and get to the Twyford stop at 2:32 in the morning, and the game is currently 2:26. So we've got a few minutes yet. Now we can go full throttles up to 7. Now you can use a trigger. You can use this and slide it up and down. Hold A and then slide up and down. Or you can literally use the trigger to go faster and the right trigger to go faster and the right bumper to sort of slow it back down. I'm not an expert at this, but I want to try and bring this down to 40 if I can. There we go. Wasn't over the speed limit at that point. In a second, once we get going and away from this station, I can start messing about with the cameras and showing you around. This is certainly a game that you're going to benefit from if you've got music on your Xbox. Use the background music. Use it as like your own radio station. And I noticed, off topic from the game, Deezer has just been added onto the Xbox One, and that's what I'm subscribed to. So now I could play all my tunes through the Xbox, which I'm pleased about. Like I say, just sit back, relax, enjoy the sights, and listen to your music. What do you want? So I think now we're on a 3.5 mile run. I don't have to worry about speed, he says. So let's have a look at the cameras. So you hold the right stick in until this sort of appears on the screen. Then you can use the left stick to select, and you've got a few different external cameras you can have a look at. So rear boom camera, this noisy view. What else we got? Rear camera. Tucked into the train. Front boom. Front. And free, which I just, there you go, it's gone. Just goes. You can't turn the camera to watch it go. Oh no, I pressed some buttons. I turned the emergency brake on. Right, let's get back in here. I've set my wipers. I've turned the emergency brake on and all that because I was pressing different D-pad buttons. Oh my god. Not even raining. I've done it again. Right, so headlights. Flick through these. I have literally never seen the wiper moving before. I don't know what I've done. So it'll be one of these buttons. There's buttons everywhere. Hazard lights. What else have we got? Some of them don't do anything. Couple, uncouple. Oh, wipers. Found it. Is that going to stop? There we go. Fixed it. Found the wipers. Now what's down here? Passenger emergency override. So that's when there's like stuff going on. I nearly swore. They need to take over. You've passed out. They're running in. They press the button and everything's alright. I imagine. What we've got over here? We've got a fan in case you get a bit hot. Climate control for the whole train. Oh, we're a mile away. Guard buzzer if it's kicking off big time. And then doors which we will need to open and let passengers in, which you will see soon if I don't go flying past it. Now, I might slow down a bit and just sort of prepare myself. The first time, which this is going to come up too quick I reckon. First time I did, I went flying past the station. I had to reverse all the way back. It was quite embarrassing. We are down to 40 miles per hour, 400 yards away. Down to 20. What time are we at? So we need to get there at 2:32. It's now 2:31 and a half. This is pretty good, pretty well timed. I'm just going to put the throttle on again before I stop short. can see a little bit of a marker there where it expects you to sort of park up. You don't have to be exact, I did notice. You sort of can get away with it. Alright. Let's whack the brakes on. Oh, we're gonna be short. Go on, go on. Right, let's stop it. See if it lets me stop there. Yes, objective complete. To unlock, so passengers get in and out. So that's train door release. A little buzz. Go for a bit of a wander. Oh. Invert. Well, I'm going to make them walk to the train because I should have stopped probably a bit further up for some reason. This is just like a nice little station. As you can see, top left, it gives you, once that yellow bar goes all the way around, basically that's the time allowed for the passengers, and then you need to get going again. So this is Twyford, everybody. Lovely looking place.
Operation at this station. Please have your tickets ready for inspection.
One thing I don't really understand is the clicking and left stick crouches. Not sure why that's necessary. Unless there's going to be some gunfight going off at one of the stations. So now it's telling me if obviously if I was playing properly, I'd need to keep track of time and get off as soon as possible. But let's just have a wander. In the train. Meet and greet everybody. Right, dude. It doesn't let you in the toilet. Oh, we're in. And you can just sort of awkwardly sit opposite someone for a bit. I wonder what they're thinking. So there we go. There's a short little look at Train Sim World on Xbox One, exclusively on Xbox One for the console side of things. Obviously, it's been on PC for a very long time. And it's nice to see a game like this come. My little lad loves trains, so I can't wait to show him I know how this all works now, to a certain degree. So let's just press the button. Objective complete. Okay, so then obviously it tells you at the top when you go off to Maidenhead next. 2:39. So what's that? It's giving me less than 5 minutes to do 7 miles. I don't think that's going to happen anymore. There we go. So I hope that's helped you a bit of an inside look at Train Sim World. Let us know what you think. Have you already picked it up? Have you had it on PC for donkeys? What's your favourite thing about the game? I've enjoyed, like, for a sim game and a train game that I'm not that into in terms of trains. It's quite cool. It's one of them, just lay back, chill out, put your music on. And then achievement wise, they don't look too bad. It's basically reaching certain speeds in different trains, completing all the tutorials, completing all the scenarios. So it's pretty fair on the achievement side of things. If you're going to work through the game, then you will sort of unlock them as you go. And some of them are just being in the train for a ridiculous amount of miles. So you will need to play it a lot if you want to 100% it, but I don't imagine you'd buy a sim game and not want to play it a lot. So there we go, I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching, everybody. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and we hope to see you very soon. Cheers guys, bye.